InflibNet. This was initiated by the UGC in 1991, headquarters at Gujarat University campus, Ahmedabad. It became an independent autonomous inter-university center IUC of UGC in May 1990s. Objectives to promote scholarly communication among academicians and researchers, to modernize the library and information centers in the country, to provide speedy and efficient services to the end users. Information explosion. Though a wide variety of information is available in the form of journals, books, theses, and all, it is not available for students of Indian universities. The main aim of InflibNet is availability of information or research articles to students. Diversity of user needs, financial crunch, so that research articles are available at lower cost. Impossibility of self-sufficiency. Most of the research articles, you know that they are available only on payment basis. And InflibNet is a resource or a repository where you find all informations together. And emergence of new subjects. Activities. In the umbrella of InflibNet, many services and activities are run for the development of Indian higher education to each and every people of India. E-Consortium, eShodh Sindhu, UGC Infonet Digital Library Consortium, Endless Program. These are the different e-consortiums that comes under InflibNet. INTCAT, it's an online union catalog of Indian universities. It is unified online library catalogs of books, theses and journals available in major university libraries in India. So with the help of this, you will come to know what all books, theses and journals are available in different libraries throughout the Indian universities. Infoport, a subject gateway for Indian electronic resources. Electronic resources are made available in this Infoport. Institutional repository. InflibNet Center develops a digital repository using DSpace software, where it hosts InflibNet's press and media related documents, annual reports, convention proceedings and special seminars, etc. All informations regarding these, whether it is a press and media circular, those documents, annual reports, convention proceeding, what all activities the InflibNet conducts, that is available under this InflibNet Center. And this is a digital repository where the software, DSpace software, is used for digital repository. OJAS, Open Journal Access System. OJAS is a journal management and publishing system to expand and improve access to research. Currently 17 open access journals are available for the research. Shodh Ganga, this project is where the theses and dissertations that are available throughout Indian universities, they are unified and available within this Shodh Ganga. It's a repository of Indian electronic theses and dissertations. It provides a platform for researchers to deposit their PhD thesis and make it available to the entire scholarly community in open access format. Whatever thesis has been awarded in Indian universities, that is available under this Shodh Ganga. And Shodh Gangotri, when you register for a PhD, you submit what is called synopsis, and this approved synopsis are available within Shodh Gangotri. So if you want to do research in an area, if you want to know whether already work has been carried out in this field, then it is easy. If you visit Shodh Gangotri, you will come to know about all approved synopsis. Maybe just PhD work has been initiated. So such synopses are available in Shodh Gangotri. And research project databases, where details of the accomplished and ongoing funded projects carried out by various faculty members working at various universities in India is available. Projects are sanctioned by SERB and different funding agencies. So what happens is the details about the project and whether the project is completed, whether it's ongoing, all such details, the amount sanctioned for the projects, all such details are available in this research project database. Human resource development. InflipNet is regularly conducting Caliber, Planner, IRPTLA to train its library staff. Whatever achievements and advancements that comes under this InflipNet, that is the hard work of these library staff that works in this InflipNet. So regularly they refresher courses and orientation need to be conducted for this library staff, and those orientation programs, they come under the name Caliber, Planner, IRT, PLA, etc. And it has developed integrated library management software known as SOL, the SOL 2.0, which launched in 2009. It has integrated 6 integrated modules. There are acquisition, cataloging, circulation. These are different how you will come to know about the books, theses and journals that are available. Acquisition, what is available. Cataloging, what type of journals, thesis and all are available in each libraries. The circulation, whether it is present in the library or whether it is under, whether someone has taken it, all those things come under this modules. Serial control, opaque administration, all this comes under. So this is managed by the software. So ePG Pathshala, this is useful for PG students, where under 77 subjects you will get all your notes. UGC actually UGC has a syllabus, and universities modify the syllabus and incorporate, whereby modification is for about 40% modification is possible in these UGC syllabuses. So if you want to access something in zoology, it's easy if you visit ePG Pathshala. There you can search for the topic and you'll be getting the notes related to or e-content related to different subjects. Vidwan is the premier database of profiles of scientists, researchers and other faculty members working at leading academic institutions and other R&D organizations involved in teaching and research in India. It's mainly for research students who want to clear their doubts or know something new about some field and all. You can clearly go to a particular scientist.